Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I'll be checking out a new-ish track from Frontières. I missed this when I was sick, so it came out around the end of June, and then I have not gotten to it since then, obviously, as I'm doing it now. The song is called Regret. I did Timeless on the channel, and that was my first time really listening to this band, and it instantly got me involved, listening to the other singles, excited for what's next to come. So, of course, I wanted to make a video for this. I will link all of their social media as well as the visualizer or music video I'll be reacting to in this video. I'm not sure which one it will be yet. All of that will be in the description. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it. This is that reverb. Like the contrast with that lead too. Frontières, Regret. Let's discuss. This band is really exciting to me. Whatever these releases are off of, I know they're together on Spotify, so I believe it might be an album, but I have no idea. Regardless, they have me very excited because even with this track where, you know, there's some, I guess, like you know, it almost felt like I almost called it new metal feeling before it got into like the more rapping part, but those vocals where it's sort of repetitive in the beginning, with them, I can't remember what's being said because I don't speak French, but it didn't prevent me from enjoying the song as much, but I'm just trying to like recall what was going on at that point in time. But you know, you've got those sort of echoey, almost new metal sounding vocals, but then it gets into like a little bit further than that. It gets into like a rap sort of section. Those don't really do much for me. I don't dislike them. Obviously, it would probably affect how much I enjoy the song if I did. They just don't do much for me. But the rest of the song, I enjoyed so much. Like, for example, what I had mentioned about in the outro having that sort of lead, like the difference between like that riff that was going on, like that main riff, and the lead that you get in the chorus. It's sort of like light and really nice. It adds like this melodic feel to the main riff and like the main like beat that you're hearing in your head during this song. But vocally, I love this band vocally. When it comes to, it's not even like, it's Uncleans that I'm talking about for sure. As I mentioned, I don't feel like the rap pieces really do so much for me, and that's always really hit or miss. Like, had they been new metal vocals either, I talked about this a lot with Cane Hill, because Cane Hill is like spot on for me, what I like when it comes to those, like the new metal type of vocals, but it can be very hit or miss for me. It's really easy to go one way, and so I feel like not actively disliking that too, that's and it will probably be a part that grows on me with how much I dug the rest of the song, and how it fits that as well. Like that main riff that I'm talking about, it sort of plays into, without changing instrumentally the style there. That verse worked in there, which I thought was neat, even if it wasn't 100% what grabbed me the most. But vocally, beyond that, when it comes to the highs, the gutturals, just a really impressive range of screams, and I'm just really impressed by throughout this band. Like each time I listen to a new single or a different track from this band, that's something I see. But with these being actual new singles I'm checking out, it's obvious that they're, releasing something new. But vocally is really where I think they grab me the most. I mentioned liking a lot about like that, the difference between that, the lead I was talking about within the chorus and the main riff in the song, but what really grabbed me was the vocals for sure. That was the most standout part. And then also, as you hear, like, I think it was like right under 2 minutes in the track, it's sort of open, like it almost felt like it could be the ending of a song had I not known the length of this song and sort of how unfinished it felt for this band. They can be sort of chaotic, but usually the tracks feel thorough for like a 3.5 minute song. This felt thorough. It felt complete for sure. Sometimes that doesn't always feel the case, and these feel less chaotic too than some of the things that I've heard from them. And they're, I guess it's not super, there's some stuff on the channel that I would consider like very chaotic. It's not that at all, but this feels very like how I'm talking about with that, the verse that feels a bit different. It didn't change really instrumentally there, whereas it for sure could have, and I enjoyed that. So anyway, beyond that, vocally grabbing me, the bassiness in those breakdowns, and overall like that part I was talking to where it felt like almost the end of a song, you can hear the bass going out of that as well, so a really nice bass presence here, which has been a trend for me like the last 3 videos I've recorded, so you love to see that. But as it goes out, it just gets more aggressive too. That's the style of this song I really enjoyed. So as it went on, definitely becoming something more and more likely for me to do revisiting with. It's hard for me to pick a favorite of these singles as well. I don't think this would be my favorite. Timeless was really a song for me that was like, oh wow, I better get into this band because I love this. So this having a different style but still being in the realm of that is exciting to me. So it shows a bit of range, not really a cut. When you go into a band, there are certain bands where when a single comes out, I can be pretty sure what exactly to expect from it. So hearing something like this where it's a bit different and such, I like that as well, because while I like consistency, musically, there are a lot of things that push those lines sort of and do different things that end up being some of my favorites or expanding my listening, stuff like that. So Anyway, I can stop talking about this now. I will link the music video for Regret that I used in this video in the description. All of their social media will be in the description as well. Other than that, you can find my link tree, as I always talk about. The Discord server invite will be there. In the Discord, we have a lot of music-related conversation, a lot of conversation unrelated to music as well. We've got gaming, pets, all sorts of stuff in there. So if you're interested in coming and join, check the community out. That will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link, where I do post all music-related content. Sometimes I post new stories. Sometimes I post new stories of a song I found recently or about YouTube videos, and then every Friday I post a chart of what I've listened to the most over the course of that week, EPs, albums, singles, whatever I've been listening to. And then throughout the week I usually post merch, which I have a never-ending collection: t-shirt, vinyl, sweatshirts, flags, all sorts of stuff, and I am constantly getting more, so I post that. Sometimes I'll post shows if I've been to a show recently and have pictures or videos to share. That kind of stuff. So if that interests you at all, my handle on there is Rachel Reacts, just like my YouTube channel, but again, it will be in that link tree in the description. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.